The 10th contestant is Seo Young-eun from Hanyang Foreign Language High School. The title is The Future of Education in Korea.
The future of education. Hello, I'm here today to speak a little about the future of education in Korea. In present-day Korea, education is a very controversial and much debated issue. Both school parents and students have discussed making reforms in our school education system, such as modifying the standardized college entrance exam, doing away with private tutoring, and reducing the number of students per classroom. All well and good, but the process is painstaking and slow. Formidable factors have to be considered before each decision is made. Time and again, a touted, much-discussed reform that was given the go-ahead by the Board of Education has brought about unforeseen consequences. Perhaps these results are telling us that before making educational reforms, we need to revolutionize some of the views we have in education. Before modernization picked up around the 1950s, the building block of Korean society around which all else revolved was the traditional patriarchal family. The traditional Korean family was headed by the oldest male and composed of at least 3 generations: the children, the parents, and the grandparents. The oldest members of the family made the important decisions and were paid ultimate respect. I feel that much of the Korean way of thinking stems from Korean family life. One noteworthy example is the deference with which students treat teachers and students of a higher and lower grade than themselves. The higher grades are benevolent and protective in their attitudes toward the lower grades, and in return the lower grades respect and admire their songbet from afar. Koreans are also a very social, group-oriented people. Stressing importance on the group is important in maintaining discipline and promoting unity. Korean schools, I feel, have less cliques than the average American high school. While the average American high school is defined by the many cliques and exclusive social groups formed by the students, social groups in the Korean high school seem much more fluid and undefined. But we must keep in mind that there are drawbacks to overemphasizing the group mentality. The needs and abilities of each student are different, and in the creation of a single formula to scholastic achievement prevents many students from reaching their full potential. Today, the diversity of occupation calls for resourceful thinking and specialized knowledge. Therefore, it is important that schools begin to look at each student individually. In many countries, students are choosing the courses they would like to take, in addition to required courses such as language and mathematics. In this way, students partake in creating a high school education that will prepare them for their future occupation as well as explore and develop their capacities. What I envision for the future of Korean education is a balance, focusing on individuality and creativity and freedom of choice, while encouraging the traditional Korean values of unity and respect for authority. The reforms will be difficult and long coming, but I feel that Korea has unlimited possibilities for changes. And finally, to the students of all ages across our country, we can and we must do our part by watering the seed of original thinking. With each question we ask, and each objective opinion we form, we bring to fruit the inexhaustible resources of innovation and creativity. Everyone, thank you very much for listening. There isn't a certain point at which students should be given choices. School education isn't a measure of anyone's intelligence. Its purpose is to provide young people with the tools and the guidelines they need to decide what I want to do in the future. All through elementary and middle school, we are taught by teachers to ask questions, to be inquisitive, to explore for ourselves, think for ourselves, and most importantly, to make decisions for ourselves. But and on to high school in many countries, students are offered a wide range of courses from which they can choose they can choose courses that they think will be interesting and helpful for them. And I think that that is a really helpful method that would that would broaden our perspective. It's better than being stuck in a rut of which we all study the same things that are regulated by the Board of Education. It really narrows our perspective, I feel. So in that way, the freedom to choose is inseparable from the very aim of education.
To improve the education system to help create teachers, what would you like to do? What do you think needs doing the most?
Well, this is an idea I've discussed with my friends, and I've even brought up to teachers, but it may sound really trivial, but I feel that it would really make a big difference. The students stay in one place. If you've gone to a Korean high school, the students all stay in one classroom, and the teachers, they stay in the teacher's lounge, and they have to move around. The students are bored to death. It's like they're rotting in their seats all day. In high school, you spend so much time at school, you know. And the teachers all have to congregate in the teacher's lounge, and I feel sorry for the students, and I feel sorry for the teachers. I think it would provide a more fair environment. It would really encourage a fair environment if they gave the teacher a specialized room of their own that they can specialize and that they can personalize, so that when they come in, it's like when the students come into class, it's like the teacher's domain. That way you can put up like pictures on the teachers can put their books there, their desk there. They can decorate the classroom any way they want. It won't be so drab and impersonal. I feel like that those little things will make a big difference, but there is a problem that Korea is a small country. I think that the fact that we have so little land, their land is so small, restricts a lot of the things we could do. So there isn't enough classrooms, I guess, to do that. But I really wish we could. Maybe we could try a little experiment where we could start a small high school that has like the teachers having their own classroom and the students have lockers, and the kids walk around and mix with other kids instead of having to stay in the same classroom. So no idea.